I like it.
Turn 6.
Turn 6. So
Turn
first
6.
thing is,
this is
do we have an HQ of
the do-si-do.
Hold on real quick.
The
One thing to
do-si-do
show
turn.
you before we really get started. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There she blows.
Awesome.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it is a big one.
That sucker's heavy.
Yep, that's cool.
I don't have a bookshelf.
I gotta get tickets, but I look forward to that.
Me too.
I look forward to trying that.
We need to find a good TTS mod for it too. Now that I own it, I feel okay learning it and playing it.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Okay, so so this is our do-si-do turn, as you wrote on our game
turn,
board, so.
yes.
All right.
Honestly, I may have forgotten we were going to do that. Oh, no.
I've ruined everything. 3. It's going to be a good one. Come on, it's going to be a good one.
I'm in trouble. Battalion does not activate the CO. Spend the first 2, but we get a... he's sitting at 8.
Yeah, that could be a lot worse. And we get an experience point for
doing we get experience for it, yeah.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse. He's sitting at 8. That's like, we're still in...
He's sitting at 8, but so nobody's activated, unfortunately, is what that does. So we go straight down to this initiative segment, right?
Oh, he can't even... But can he activate other guys? No. So we're going to be we might be a little...
Now, fortunately, listen, other than the second platoon...
Yeah.
Which is which one? Where's the second? Here. That's actually not the worst.
And he's undercover. All right. Correct. So CO...
He just needs to get a few units over down here.
Yeah. So the CO...
We're going to be fine.
Okay. He only needs 2 or so. So CO gets... He gets
3,
plus,
right? 4.
He gets 4, so he's up to 12. He's up to 10 because we got to spend 2 to reestablish.
So his first 2, so he can spend 4 more. But he literally can't do anything.
Well, wait a minute. Does 2-2 or 1-2 have a radio?
Yeah, if he's got anybody with a radio, he could tell him to do something.
Well, we should have 2-2 and 1-2 move back here because
1-2 and 2-2 both have got radios.
Because second platoon isn't going to be able to talk to them. So I think that's like the first thing he should do. So that's...
Oh, Andrew, thank you for the advice on radios.
Yeah, so that takes 2. So he's got 2 more.
Yep, so he's down to 8.
Who else has a radio? Does like 2-1 have a radio?
2-1 does have a radio.
So why not tell 2-1 to move up here?
Wait a minute. 1-2. Did 1-2 have a radio? What did I move? 1-2 and 2-2. Yes.
1-2 and 2-2. Just 2.
And so you're thinking who? Who else? 1-1.
2-1.
I'll just tell him to move up.
How many does the first sergeant have saved? He's got quite a few saved, actually. I'm
wondering if we want to tell this guy to move up.
Yeah, because the problem is that the first platoon HQ is kind of like he's yeah, we should tell him to move up. For sure.
He is not going to be able to move up, is he?
No, probably not, but that'll be okay. No, actually, I think we might be okay here. Wait, hang on. We might be okay. No, as it turns out, 3-1 does not have a radio.
Yeah, but I still think we're going to be okay because I would say.
So can the CO
have this guy just move up here?
Uh-huh.
The first sergeant can actually move as many of these as he wants.
And then he can.
Or he could move several of them, but then he could move undercover and tell them to move.
Well, let me ask you a question. The CO has 1 more left, right? We spent 2 to reestablish communications, 2 for this, and 1 for this. Marking him exposed.
Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Could he actually order the first platoon to move up?
I don't think he can do a platoon move, can he?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean the entire platoon. I meant could he tell the HQ to move?
He can, yeah. What are you thinking there?
I just get him moved now.
He just tells this guy to...
Yeah, he's there.
Look for cover. Move up here. Move up here.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, the point is, well, why not spend it to get him up there since he's got a lot to burn.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the first platoon HQ wasn't going to do anything on this card, right? So because he can't get to either of those two guys.
We didn't want him to move and then not be able to get off the card. So.
Right, exactly. So that's
that is all 6.
Yeah. So next up is first platoon, right?
First platoon. Yep, he's got 4 saved.
The only bad thing about this, which I don't think, is he's not undercover anymore, but I think that's okay.
I think so too.
So he's veteran, right?
3.
He gets 3.
He's got 7.
So
does he tell this guy to move up? I'm sorry, I keep pointing there. Here?
Yeah, I think that's the first thing to do, is to have him move there. Then
Cover?
Yeah, let's have him look for cover. Yeah, he can look 5 times, right?
Well, let me ask you this. Should he tell this guy to grenade somebody? Oh, actually, these guys opened fire when they moved.
On this?
Up here.
Oh, that's not
so
on
we should
fire.
have them cease fire. Right?
True.
The minute they moved on that card, they opened fire.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just So he should order a ceasefire after we move this guy forward. So that would be order
2.
forward, ceasefire. Then I
think
grenade. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not?
Do you grenade? I would say have that guy grenade if we get a.
I mean, the only thing is I don't want to get a grenade miss on this card. Is the only. Well, do we have an auto grenade for first platoon?
We don't need a grenade there right now. So do we want a grenade over here just in case we don't get our airstrike, or just?
We're gonna get our airstrike. What are you talking about? Yeah. Let's grenade over here just in case we don't get our airstrike.
Is that something the CO should have done?
What?
Called in an airstrike?
Oh.
Don't they have to activate him?
He does, actually. You're right.
Who has to? Who? Yeah.
So let's.
Each turn it can be ordered by the CO.
Okay, so sorry. So first platoon should spend 1 more because he has to move himself.
He can't spend 1 more. He spent a 6. So
no. Wait. First platoon should spend 1 more because he has to move himself.
Correct.
Because the CO is we're gonna spend that instead of ordering first platoon forward, we're gonna call on that airstrike.
So first platoon he had 7. He spent 1 to tell the guy to move.
He spent 1 to move himself.
1 to cease fire.
And 1 to move himself.
So he's down to 4. He has 3 that he can spend left.
Yeah, and we just need to backtrack a second and call in the airstrike on this card here.
Correct. And so how does that work? It's the FAC, right? Yeah, it's the FAC.
Yeah.
That we're. So he gets 3 draws.
3 draws. 1, 2, 3. We didn't get it.
Nope. Now do we want a grenade?
Now we want a grenade.
So we'll be down to 2 more that we can do.
Well,
so
I mean,
he's
keep in mind,
launching.
I think potentially the first sergeant can still get here and tell the artillery FO to try to target that.
He can. Do we still want a grenade?
I think so.
There's no ammo usage, so what's the downside?
Yeah, just as a hedge, I think we should.
All right, so he is a veteran, so he gets 3 draws.
So this is the 4th for the first platoon, right?
Yeah, correct. He's got 2 to go.
Yeah, but we may not spend them. No grenade, but he got a grenade miss.
All right.
I don't think first platoon should spend anymore. I mean, what else has he got? What else is there of use
Look
to
for
do?
cover.
Oh. But he's
Tell
not
that guy to look for cover.
He's not going to draw any fire this turn. And, we need to.
I mean, that guy having cover, he's got a radio, so we can talk to him all day long.
All right, we can have him look for cover. We're going to draw all the artillery out of the deck now.
Nothing.
We got it. We got it with the last one.
So was that our Did we spend 5 or did we spend 6?
That's 5, and I don't think we should spend any more because I wasn't certain we should spend that one.
All right, so he's got 2 saved.
All right. Second
platoon is even.
So he gets 2, which is as many as we need, because we're basically just going to platoon move everybody to here.
Which is going to be that, and this.
Those guys don't count as a platoon?
Nope, they're not in the platoon. They are just...
Oh, that's kind of bad.
Unfortunately.
Leaving them behind is kind of bad. I don't know what else we can do, though.
Kind of. I mean, next turn we can, in general initiative, try to move one of them there if we wanted to. Trust that we got.
Yeah, it is what it is. Then the first sergeant gets 1, right?
First sergeant only gets 1, so he's up to 7. So he spent all that.
All right, so let's look at this because he
doesn't
actually have to send the 60 millimeter because the 60 millimeter is attached to the second platoon, right? So he could leave the 60 millimeter behind.
Correct. So that'd be 3 moves plus himself.
4
would be
moves,
4,
and then 5 to move this guy, and 6 to call in the artillery.
Not undercover.
No, he has to go undercover to talk to this guy, doesn't he?
And how does he do the artillery?
He goes undercover too.
Yep. Good thinking.
So, and these guys can just get ordered forward into this cover, right?
Might as well. Do we put these undercover or no? Probably not.
No, because they're he doesn't have a radio. He doesn't have a radio. And then the last thing he does is he tries to call in a artillery.
So that's all 6 of his, right?
That'll be all 6 of his. That's 4.
No exhort option.
Moving 4 units, pushing 1 unit forward, calling in artillery.
Yep. So he gets 3 draws. Here's our grenades.
Well, that was brilliant.
And artillery turn.
Well, we still got general. Can we ask him to do it again in general or no?
We can. It's a different phase, so we're allowed to. We can even call on the airstrike again. We can have the CO call it in.
Okay.
If we prefer that.
We would need to get...
Might as well,
2.
My opinion.
Yeah, we need to get 2 because I still wouldn't mind pulling this guy back.
He would sure appreciate it if we light that card up.
Well, okay, so we got to see how many we get first. Which is none.
Yeah.
Well, my take right now is we might as well leave that guy on the card.
Oh, well, we have to. What choice do we have?
Well, we have the jet. We have like.
Oh, we've got the +1 general initiative.
But the problem is we need.
Yeah, I would just leave it right now.
Yeah, I mean we need. I'd rather leave him on the card so that guy can keep shooting at him, rather than have him target somebody else.
Totally. Golly, that didn't go like planned.
Well,
I really need to open the game and seed the cards a little better before we start these things.
That's a good point. Well, if we hadn't looked for cover, we would have gotten it.
We hadn't thrown the grenade attack.
We would have gotten it, yeah. Okay, is what it is. So that is the end of us. So now we see if they have an HQ event, correct?
Unfortunately.
Well.
Yep, all right.
Their HQ
event. They have 3. Right? Here, and here.
Here. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, so we're doing card 2 first, which is going to be that guy. Yep.
So he is on the same card.
He's probably grenade attacking.
Undercover, so it's a 1 through 4 with a 50% chance of falling back.
Oh, really? Where is it?
Isn't he right here?
On the same cards and undercover. Delay.
Near delay, right?
No action, fallback, grenade attack. I wouldn't mind if he made a grenade attack because then it would give us a chance to do it.
No, we're pinned.
Oh, never mind. He is going to do nothing.
Okay. Well, that's the second best thing I think he could have done.
All that discussion. Yeah, I don't think falling back was particularly good.
This guy.
Yeah.
Who is on the same card, undercover. He's the same thing, 1 through 4.
Yeah, This guy actually, this could be
So the first one is
the leader.
God. Does it matter? Do we check that guy? We'll not do the leader first.
2.
That's a fallback, right?
I think so. That was a fallback. Yeah. So he just leaves.
He's just leaving.
So the question actually, so sequentially, does the leader flip to his fire team side now because he's alone on a card?
He does. Yep.
So that's why sequentially, I wonder if it matters which order we do it in.
Let's go look real quick.
I guess it doesn't really matter because
no, I think they actually tell you. I'll bet you.
Okay. Okay, so pinned, good order,
pins,
and then leaders.
So we did it right.
So is he a lat in that case?
He is now a lat. He's a fire team.
Actually,
yes.
That makes sense. That's probably why that sequence exists, is because if he's alone on a card, he needs to turn into a lat. Otherwise, there's no.
Yep.
Okay, so he is.
He's a fire team undercover on an opposing unit's card, not with a leader because he's a fire team now.
So this one.
Correct.
3.
That's fallback as well.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I thought that was attempt to make your grenade attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the one above it.
This guy's suicidal.
I was looking at the not undercover. So that is a gutsy leader. So he's going to come out
and expose himself
and try to make a grenade attack.
He's a veteran, correct? Or no, he's a fire team, so he's not a veteran.
We're now under small arms here.
Yeah. Since he's a fire team, is he green?
He's green.
So he gets just one draw.
Just one draw. Jesus.
We get 2 draws, right?
We get 2. Yeah. Oh, that's mind-blowing.
Oh, it's
as bad as our draws have been.
It is not. It is cinematic, man. It's cinematic.
Ugh.
It's cinematic. He this brave.
I'm proud of him.
VC leader charges out of his deep bunker and attacks our assault team, catching us by surprise.
-5, -6. We're gonna have a -4 there. God.
You know what? I'm sorry. I mean, I know it sucks, but we pushed the assault teams forward for a reason.
We did. He's a -3. All right, so now it's this guy, which is basically
right. So
it's a 1. The delay, not on fire, has a valid target. On a 3, he's going to try to concentrate fire or a grenade attack. So the first one is the concentrate fire. So he's a veteran, 3 draws.
He's gonna. Oh wait, he does it automatically?
No, 3 draws to see if he gets.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, you're right. But he did do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was getting very confused. So now
he's going to do it.
Now he's got 3 draws to try to concentrate fire. Which he doesn't.
Which he did not. Now this guy, same thing.
Yeah, but if he gets a 3, which he did, he's going to grenade attack.
He's going to try to grenade. Yeah.
Is he a veteran?
He is.
He did successfully grenade.
Oh my God. All right.
Well, keep in mind, if this litter team gets wiped out, while sad for their families, it means
they just disappear.
They would just disappear, and then we would have some options on the right side of the board again.
Yeah.
If we
want. All right, so now it's the capture and retreat, which I don't think there is any, right? There's no.
The only casualty on the board is ours.
Yeah, there's no paralyzed, unpinned. There's nothing.
Okay.
I think we're moving on to fire mission update. None, of course.
Yep.
So we have one potential PC. Contact.
Heavily engaged in A. We're drawing 3 cards.
3.
Everything's in the deck. Nothing. That's good. I like it. We only got 1 PC left to evaluate to succeed this mission.
And now it is on to pinned recovery, which I don't think there is any, right?
Nope, not that I see.
So on the fire evaluation or the combat effects.
All right. So this guy's got -3 for their
-3 and -4 for my math.
-3 for their leader. He gets hit. He's paralyzed. We got hit. We're a casualty. That was that's brave dude.
Wow. There's a lot of units in this. 13 states for those the Viet Cong.
So we're a casualty.
Well, I'm sure we can get somebody up there.
Is there a casualty in there in that state, or is casualty a different thing?
Different.
Well,
all right.
Will we open fire on this card now? Because we don't have a guy there?
We do open fire.
Yeah. We don't need to do it right now, but we will do it later.
Well,
okay.
I'll lay it down so we don't forget. And it is, excuse me. Wow. Small arms, right?
No, it's A. This guy's A. Isn't it?
A/S.
Oh, he's small.
Automatic if point blank S.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
All right. So now we're here.
All right. So he has +6.
He is +7 -1, so +6.
Yep. +6.
All right.
Yep. Miss, not surprising.
He is +4, right? No, +3.
Plus
because of the grenade miss.
3. Yeah, +3. He gets missed, so
he's not pinned anymore.
I'll make it easier to move him, or more options to move him.
He's actually automatic.
Still think we want to get him off that card. Well,
but nothing here. Just down here.
Yeah, -3
+1, so -2.
Hit.
He's a litter team. He is now paralyzed, so he's
just bouncing back and
forth.
He
just insists on hanging around there, man.
He's tenacious. Well, this could have gone better, but on the other hand, I think this card is now, we can now walk into this card pretty much.
Yeah, got that card, and all we need to do is get here. And if we stay here, frankly, and we're heavily engaged.
If we can get this guy, if we can get a general initiative, that guy could walk into this card. This guy.
Good. There's value to being heavily engaged when we walk into our primary objective.
I know, but we'll be heavily engaged if we're here because this.
Not when we do our PC markers, because he'll have been captured.
Oh, we'll capture
as a paralyzed team.
Oh, we'll capture him. Okay. Well, the problem is though actually, now that I think about it, if we evaluate that potential contact and they have a unit here, they can't place on that card, right?
If we don't capture him, yes.
So we don't want to walk into this card this turn because we want to try to avoid them putting units on that card.
Probably would be smart. Yep.
So we want to try to get somebody in there.
Probably just push up one of these, like the line.
Yeah, probably just push up. Well, they're both vets.
We got a line and a vet.
Oh, so yeah, we'll push up the line.
Look for cover. Get ourselves in a stone building.
Yep. Well, we should probably finish this. We should probably finish this turn first.
Well, I think we're done. I think cleanup. We have there's no ammo usage.
No.
Wow.
So turn 7.
All right.
Turn 7.
HQ, we're probably good for one more turn here.
Yeah. No HQ event.
All right. So we're going to draw for the CO who has 6.
Oh, you know what?
Already.
Oh, actually. So one thing we didn't think about doing last turn, but I think we're okay, is we should have thought about moving this guy. I don't think it matters since we're still going to have him target this card.
Yeah, but we should activate him. Is it automatic? I don't.
No. The movement's automatic. The movement, you just get to move him. You just get to move him. It's the activating him for calling in the airstrike that isn't automatic. But we should think about after we call in the airstrike whether or not we want. Like I think maybe we move him to here so that if something pops up here, he's more.
Yep, I think so. Here and then move him there.
Yeah, if we move him here, we can't.
Or move him here.
Well, we could move him here.
Actually, yeah, move him here.
He's not going to capture this guy, right? Even though he's.
Yeah, we've determined he will trigger
Yeah. But here he wouldn't end up capturing this guy, even though he's on. He doesn't count as a vehicle in that sense, I hope.
Correct.
Okay.
He would know.
It would seem weird for him to fly down, pick up a litter team, and fly off.
So
all right.
Here,
so we got
we're doing small arms. They are no longer doing small arms fire.
They're doing nothing. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we got to activate the CO, right?
And he is undercover, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He gets 4.
Oosh.
He gets 4.
So he's 10.
Yeah, he's got a lot. So he's going to activate.
He's going to activate everybody.
First, second, and first platoon.
And then he could order
call in an airstrike. Let's do that first.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
That's not.
And I would say let him exhort.
I think that's right. I really want to get this airstrike. So that was 3 cards for the airstrike.
3 for the airstrike. 4 if we need it.
1, 2, 3.
Jeez.
4.
Holy God. We only have one more command.
Can he tell the No, he can't talk to the artillery FO because he's not on that.
Nope, he can't.
Okay, who you were saying he could order this guy forward?
No, because he doesn't have a radio. He could order that guy forward if we wanted the veteran to go up into that.
First platoon's going to be okay.
But I don't know if we...
First platoon's going to be okay.
Yeah. First platoon will be fine. So he could also bank him. Or he could call in some of these guys to come in.
Well, okay, so we've got... So we still want to get first platoon... No, first platoon. We still want to get... Can he talk to 2-1? Because we could order 2-1 forward to be up with first platoon.
Let me ask you this. Do we want anybody moving this turn other than maybe one of these guys? Because we can move an assault team. Or we could even move this line unit up into this guy. And move this guy up here. I'm just questioning, do we really want to move it? I don't mind moving him under here.
But what's the danger on this? This card isn't going to... We're not going to draw fire on this
card. It will
card.
if we move somebody onto this card.
Well, I'm not talking about moving anybody onto that card.
Oh, we're not doing that yet?
No, I don't think so because this card has still got too much crap on it.
Okay.
I mean, I think we need to get this card cleared out a little bit before we trigger this card.
Where are you going to clear it?
Could go here.
Okay.
Could go here.
Well, if it's there, it's still under risk, but...
Oh, true. But could go here, could go back to the village. So,
okay.
What about, no, that guy is not going to have a radio, I guarantee.
No, 2-1 does though, right?
I mean, we could call 2, we could have 2-1 go forward here. I don't know what the value is per se, but...
Well, if you want less units on that card, they've got everybody with the first platoon now.
Starts clearing out that, and it starts clearing out that card. So let's spend 1 to do that because he's just.
And that's it, right? He's now spent everything.
Is that all 6? Oh yeah, that's right.
Because of the exhort.
Yep, that's 6.
2-1 had a radio.
Okay, good.
Oops. So it's like that.
All right. So now we're on to second platoon.
Second platoon. He is not undercover.
I don't know that he should. Well, let's draw. I don't know that he should move though. Wow.
Well, he has 4.
I think he should bank those because I don't think we have any place really for him to go. That's good. I mean, we don't want him to go anywhere near this card. So we don't want him to go here. He just came from here. I mean, we could move him to the village is probably the only... only thing I would suggest.
I'll throw out... I don't think there's any real reason to break these guys. I'm just wondering if you move... I like having the lineup.
Yeah, we can fire to this card from here.
Fire. What I was wondering is, do you have this guy move back under this cover so we can next turn order?
Oh, actually, yeah, moving him over here, and we could even have him reconstitute that squad, couldn't we?
Well, what do we want to move into here? An assault team or?
Probably, but we might.
So here's what we do. Move this guy here
We just brought him from
as
there.
one.
Why? Why?
So we can reconstitute?
Why can't we reconstitute from the 2 teams that are already there?
You could, but then you got to break one of these guys down.
I want to get the 4th platoon back on the board, because then we can raise their.
Okay.
So I want these guys to turn into the 4th squad.
Okay.
So
then we should break this into an assault team, but next turn we could do it.
Yeah. I mean, we could do it right now if you want to, but
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I think we just save all 4.
All right, done.
1st Sergeant. Artillery.
So the
Right?
1st sergeant, how many did he get?
I haven't. He draws.
He's +2. Yeah, we activated him.
He got 7.
So he's up to 8. So he can spend 6. He should definitely call the artillery and use a
Exhort if he has to.
exhort if he needs to.
1, 2. Okay, we
Hey.
finally got it.
Wow,
So
that was
that's-
crazy.
That took us 4 draws to get artillery or an airstrike. This forward air plane has been useless.
He is no spooky.
No. All right. Well, we finally got that. So he spent 2.
No. Oh, that was the 4th one. You're right.
Yeah, that was the 4th one.
God,
Should
the
he?
exhort.
Should he? What about ordering the sniper up into this cover?
I love ordering the sniper up.
Yeah, just in case. Well, actually, that sniper will target this guy, which is fine, right?
Fine. Yep.
So that's that.
That's so he did 1, 2. He's done 3. Does he want to do anything else?
Not that I can. Well, I mean, the only other thing that he could do potentially, if he wanted to, is he could. I mean, we want to exit this card, but we could do that next turn.
We want to exit this card?
Well, when we reveal this potential contact, we'd love that card to be empty, right? Or
I
not,
don't want it to be
not
empty.
but it should be. But we don't want a ton of things on it. Like I don't want him sitting on it when we reveal this potential contact.
Well, so let's order the artillery.
This card is a problem when we order this, when we trigger this.
Well, that's the thing is all we're doing is shifting. Now we're planning on moving one of these guys up here.
Yeah.
So
I'm overthinking this. I wonder if we should just trip this when it's heavily.
I'd rather do it when we don't have an exposed option.
While we're heavily engaged.
I'd rather do it when we don't have a, yeah, maybe.
Oh, are we going to, no, we're not going to be heavily engaged because he's going to exit that card, probably.
I don't know if he's going to exit the cart, but we're going to blow the crap out. Well, he'll still have units there.
But we're planning to exit the card if we can, if we get a.
Maybe.
So let's.
Yeah, we won't be heavily engaged. I think we should wait another turn.
Yeah, let's wait another turn. Okay, so I think that's it. That's all he wants to do. How many has he got saved then?
Saving 5.
Okay, that's a good number, just in case we need him next turn.
So it's on to general initiative.
We need it 1.
All right.
So this guy should exit, right?
He can't go here now that I think about it. He's a fire.
No, we don't want him to anyway. So I mean, he could go here where, like the first sergeant could go here and well, he can't do any recons. Oh, actually, maybe he could go.
Why doesn't he just go here where he can get flipped or get turned into an assault team?
Wait, what is he? Oh, well, I was actually thinking he could go here where he could get reconstituted with like 3-1.
Yep. Yep. Now, The downside is this guy is, well, he's not going to fire. So
Yeah, he will actually shift his
we
fire.
open fire on him.
No, we're firing. Oh yeah, we do. You're right. And technically,
That guy does.
technically, he opens fire on us.
Technically, it will go away.
I know. But
Can I throw something out?
with our last
Maybe.
command, is that what you're?
Shift fire to over here. And do we really want to fire at that guy and risk killing him right
So
now?
what happens? What happens if he's not under volume of fire? He's going to unpin, and then is he just going to melt away?
No, because he's paralyzed. Doesn't he just do nothing?
Don't know.
Doesn't he just sit there and wait till we can get up? Well, it doesn't matter. I was trying to keep a unit to stay. I think paralyzed, literally. Oh, no, they're not on. Oh, if he's with the leader, he rallies. Otherwise, he just does nothing. He just sits there. But I don't think that helps us because what I was thinking is getting heavily engaged. But the minute he's unpinned and we're firing, or we move on to the card and he's unpinned, he leaves.
Yeah, he's just gonna get captured. I mean, I think our best bet is if we can like really decimate this card, we could.
Yeah, I think we just leave it just like it is.
But we do have one more general initiative. So the question is what to do with it.
Yeah, so one option is to move a car, to take a chance and move somebody up here. I do think we're going to be leaving these guys in a pinned bad state, and we could probably move a unit here to get heavily engaged before we move on to the village. In fact, I feel like that would be wait next turn and go on to both that card and that card.
And potentially this card, because we'll be
and that card. I'm sorry, those two cards. Go to this card to get heavily engaged in these two.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping these guys don't just wussy out and leave.
8, 9, 10.
For God's sake, you're under a trench in bamboo.
Yeah. I don't think we should trigger anything this turn. I'm with you there. So then what do we do with this last command? This last general. Oh, we should have somebody look for cover, right?
I was thinking, we got cover. We could try and get another cover up here. The only problem is if he finds it, these guys are all. No, he's not undercover, but we want him with the first platoon.
Yeah, we don't want these guys going undercover because they would.
No. So your options for cover would be somebody here or this guy.
Might as well spend it here, just in case we move card guys onto that card. I don't think so. But what else are we gonna do with it? I don't know. I mean, the only other thing. Well, actually, we could. Could this guy move off? Could he retreat? No, he's pinned.
Oh, good point.
He's pinned. He could move.
Yeah, he
back
can move
to here.
off.
So he can move back, or he can move to here, right?
Yeah.
Why the heck not do that?
Get him there and get the second platoon up there. Now he's got 3. Now he can make the.
Yeah, and
he can push one of these guys.
And then these guys will just melt away, and then we save some vestiges of the 4th platoon.
Exactly.
The only thing to tell you that 4th platoon existed is their radio at this point. Property of 4th platoon. All right. Yeah, I like it. Let's do that. All right. So now we draw for their HQ event, right?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nice.
So we've got 1, 2, 3 activity. We still got the same 3 activity checks.
1, 2, 3. I'm not even laying down cards.
Yeah. So we are going to do 2 first. So
he is actually.
Oh, he could grenade.
Well, he's going to try to concentrate fire, but
not grenade.
If he succeeds, it won't actually. It'll all disappear.
Well, is there a potential that he would grenade attack, or no? He doesn't have that ability.
No, because he can't grenade attack. He can't throw it more than point blank.
Thank God. All right, so
I'd argue
1 to 3. It's actually no point doing any of it because he's gonna.
Other than if you want to siphon through cards.
I think we're okay.
All right, so he's done. So number 2, or it's now this guy.
Yeah.
So he is pinned, under fire, or not under. Pinned, not under cover, right?
Pinned, not under cover. No leader. So 1 through 5. So 4.
Falling
So
back.
He's going to... No, it's a 4. Oh, wait, is that 4
And-
fall back?
Nope, I did it again. I read the wrong one. I read the on the same card.
He's going to try to rally.
It tries to rally.
He's green, so he draws 1.
Yep.
He doesn't
He
rally.
did not. All right, so then this guy is just going to melt away.
Yeah, because they got nobody in their line of sight. They got nothing to do. They're going to basically put it this way. They're going to circle around, and when this one triggers a contact, it'll be them.
Yep. Always feels so weird to me.
Well, I mean,
it
it makes sense though, because what they probably are doing is just they're falling back and circling around to where they hear
repositioning.
action.
Yeah,
exactly. So
now it's the AT movement. So we should move this.
I think Spooky goes here, not Spooky, but you know what I mean.
At the FAC.
I think he goes here because, well, I guess it won't really matter because I don't think we'll get a chance to use him, but maybe he can.
Right.
But I still think that's a good place for him. I don't think that makes us heavily engaged, though. That doesn't count as like having units together on a card. I mean, if
I think he officially is supposed to go through the VOF because there's a VOF on that card.
Oh.
Let me just check and make sure he won't. He is a +4 defensive value. So it's +4, +5 for the card, +6 for moving, +9. So he can't be affected.
I actually don't think, I think according to them special rules, he doesn't get the +1 for moving. I think I remember reading that somewhere.
Oh, that's right. But he still can't be affected by.
All right. Okay.
So now it is fire mission update. Boom.
That's what we wanted.
Boom.
Finally. It took us forever.
All right. Potential contact. There's none, right?
We didn't trigger any. No potential contact.
Pinned.
Pinned recovery will be that guy. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
So for the first time, we're not resolving any of our contact. Actually, there should still be a volume of fire on this. Oh wait, no.
There should be. Yeah,
there
should
automatic. And so 1/1 is going to use ammo down here.
Yep. So I'll mark that down. 1/1. We haven't used much ammo.
No. There's been a ton
So this guy's, I think, a -1.
Isn't he a -1? Yes, -1. We don't really want him to get hurt, though. So that's a miss.
Missed.
So he's not.
Which is not good. He's just going to leave now.
That's it. Well, it is what it is. Snipers.
I mean, we can get somebody on that card now, no problem. Well, I actually said this was the place where we're going to move.
Yeah, I'm with
next
you.
turn after these guys are all pinned and paralyzed and casualties.
This is actually not. This is only a -1, despite the artillery.
Actually, even +3, +2, -5.
Oh shit! It is. Yeah, I was counting that. That one doesn't count.
Yep. Okay.
Pinned. Well, that's still we can still get back on that card with pinned or.
That's what I think we should to try to get heavily engaged when we move into these two cards.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm actually with you there. Okay, so then that's it, right? Because nothing else has fire on it anymore.
That's it.
So now we're just hitting clean up.
Yep. All right, I could probably knock out one more if you got it. But I'm also okay if we want to call it right here.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to call it.
All right.
Just because it's like the right length for video.